let's look at a devil's advocate. At the end of the day, that's just a question, no? Dialogue purposes. That's why y'all ain't got a song. Hey.
AD already said that they're not cool like that.
Yeah.
He says they run into each other in the club, and that's about it, and that's it. I mean, it's like, I don't know. Let me think. In this whole podcast world, it's like Sharp. Mm-hmm. You know, me and Sharp are cool, but you know, if I ask him for something, I really doubt he'll do it for me. Mm. You know what I mean? Especially for free.
It's not obligated to type shit. Like y'all don't have that.
No, that's the same thing what AD has with Ohgeesy. They don't have that. They don't have a connection. They're just cool with each other, and that's it. You know.
What I'm trying to say is like, so it warranted the response.
Yeah, but he backed it up by saying he charges everybody. And
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a good point.
And he said, if you have a bigger platform, then different story. But you know, their platforms are they're total opposite of the spectrum.
I mean, they're like a few episodes in, so he does he has a valid point. He could say you guys are a few episodes in. Granted, you guys have a huge impact in the space, which you guys did at No Jumper.
Jeezy's not in the space. He's not in the podcast space. Mm. He's an artist. Mm.
Let's say overarching hip hop.
What do you mean?
Like, people could argue No Jumper is a part of like a hip.
Oh, they're part of hip hop, but I mean they're not artists, musicians.
Right.
So it's a totally different, you know.
Yeah, he reasonably we can see why he didn't quantify that value.
He's not a podcaster. He's not. It's not his space.
Man, this was because oh man.
But you know what's funny? There's a video too where Ohgeesy said, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna try this fucking podcasting thing," and Trell said, "You probably won't do it like us." Mm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen that part.
So there's just two different.
Well, then they wouldn't be kind of right, but they would have a valid point being that they're beasts in the space. But for him speaking like he is now, then he's kind of right too, because he's a beast in hip hop. Like, just off his catalog alone, will do laps around.
Ohgeesy?
Yeah. Like Ohgeesy's catalog in terms of streams and in terms of...
Well, one song had like 7.5 million views. That's probably more than everything they got.
But then you got to understand, Back on Fig was in the race for number one.
Yeah, but Ohgeesy's had number one songs.
Mm. Yeah. That's why it's just...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a doozy for sure. But let's see what they're talking about.
Oh, that shit was.
Let me run that.
Hey, why you don't got an Ohgeesy feature?